sexuality as a means to find deeper connection and love. And I see that there's also a lot of danger of going into addictions and desires. Could you just comment on that?
I'd say that the bottom line and primary acknowledgement of moving into an exploration like that has got to be you knowing what you're actually looking for. Because if you stay on the surface level of thinking that you're a human being and you just want to know more about your sexuality, then that's all happening up in like pockets of what's really here and what's really going on. The deepest longing that you carry as that human being is that coming together with, that merging with her. And when I say her, I mean source through the belly. And I say it like that because we can love to hear, or we can love to hear, or we can love all the way to the bottom. And when we do love all the way to the bottom, everything is included. And your whole body will feel held in the love of that. So that love which comes as that deepening through the belly, through the purification of our sexuality, that all leads us towards our innocence, a return to our innocence. So when we know that, and we know that that union with her, or our return to God, basically, is what lies at the very bottom of our wish to open that way, then that also means that we become aware and can care about keeping ourselves in that very flame, that center of that. I could say, the sexual energy is basically just life energy, but when it's with her, it's pure passion, it's pure well-being. And that well-being, that's like the start is okayness, but as that develops, then that becomes a deeper and deeper root in that passion of love on the ground. So to not play around with that, we need to be very clear. We need to be very clear what is at the very core longing of the purpose of our actions in that direction. Because otherwise it becomes a lot of surface stuff. And right the moment that it is surface stuff, there's a gap from there to here. And that gap, all kinds of shit can grow in that gap. All that which basically are the invisible twists of the subconscious, of our abuse of power, of our playing with sexual energy, playing with the creative force, playing with creation, but without it being from that innocence of opening for creation as like just, I want to say the pure joy, not just joy, because joy and pleasure, where do they, but the pure enjoyment of the creation of beauty, for instance. Because that birth of her, that happening of life through our bodies as that breath of that is birthing beauty. That is the creation of beauty. That is at the very center of art all over. And our sexuality is also an art. It's an art form of life. And to be really, really centered and silent in that means to stay at that very center of surrender in that, to that creational force.